but not enough that it'd be easy to conceal.
Anywhere
Like I
to
said,
hide? That I
no, that you saw from the distance, no.
Okay.
Behind one of the outbuildings in the back, maybe. People could hide back there potentially, and in the woods nearby. The woods nearby are the best place to hide, you think. And
Alright.
it's like I said, 100 yards away.
Okay.
But it's within vision, and it's your guns would have some minuses due to range, but you would still potentially be able to hit something. And you'd certainly be able to hear, say, if Westmoore starts screaming for help
Okay.
or crying for help.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is the 18th still, or is it the 19th?
I think it's the next one.
It's the 19th and we skipped the day.
Alright, so
I would say we got the soldier keeping most of the out because the soldier probably has
Yeah.
some training.
let's
What?
well and the constable.
I would
Do
have
you-
more battle. You would have more.
Well, you're like
I've been
a
a
small child. Like
Yeah, I've been
you're
a
not
constable for
small
years.
child.
I've been a
You are to
constable
all
for at
of us
least
30-years.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
you're
still a
very
man,
You're
and by
very
your
young.
standards,
Yeah,
By
Wait,
the-
how old are you? How old are you?
17.
Okay, yeah, you'd be old enough.
and you'd be like
Pretty
young enough
savage.
that you haven't seen a whole lot of battle, probably like a year or so.
I could entrust the constable with my musket.
I think I'm good. I like kind of like show you my double barrel and be like, I'm good, thank you. But I feel like we should have people positioned at different areas in the forest.
I think I should be maybe outside the window that was lit up, so I can have direct aim when I need to.
We could possibly, before we go on the lookout, get some,
Additional ammo?
no,
Why not? I think that would be a good idea.
well, probably. Does anyone have anything in craft?
Have anything what?
Craft?
I have craft rope.
They have to specify in craft what
Okay.
you're actually crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so M, you have plenty of M.
I think we should make a camouflage for you if you are outside the window. So like we can get branches and stuff and tie them together and put over you. You can like carry it with you and put it over yourself so that you at least
You
This
don't
is
think
the
they would
cellar.
find suspicious
Yes,
of
there's
walking
cellar
in the bush?
doors on the.
No, I mean like you can
West side,
sneak
south
up to the
side.
window, but when you're way stare at the window, you can put that over you. So like you're laying down like basically.
Some of the best
This is for people who live in the
camouflage
house.
is pure earth, mud. I can
Man,
So
I've seen
I've-
these two
I've
are
seen-
here,
Roll in the
walk
ground.
here,
I've seen the
I just-
passage and
dining.
Okay.
just
Or
get
where you
some
wait.
rugged.
Sulia
These steps go
saw.
up.
You're almost
Round.
already dark enough to
So
blend
it's all
in.
this, and it's
No, I'm
just
not
goes-
that
I
bad.
think you're dirt.
Not that. I'm not that bad.
Okay, so we'll make
You
plans
could
to like
assume,
camouflage
you
you
can assume there
as
is
much as
a
possible.
doorway in the back of the
I have
steps
money.
going out to go down.
Goodness.
You can make that
Okay,
Okay, well,
assumption
bye
pretty
then.
easily.
Like,
No,
Okay, so-
I'm still in character here. I'm just
No, that's fine. So you want to make her some kind of camouflage.
I was gonna roll in the dirt. Mud.
I'll do it. Camouflage isn't really a big thing in this area, so.
That is the camouflage.
Yeah, okay, there you go. So yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
remembering back to my
Okay.
childhood days about running around with mud.
Okay. So what's the plan? Tell me what the plan is, guys.
I only merely have a pistol, so it would not be much use for me. So
I
I'll
have
stay
a
away
very
from the
small
books.
pistol.
Yeah, you guys are in a 10-yard range. 10 yards is what your percentage goes up to, is what it is.
I have a
At
5
20
yard range.
yards, you have a 5-yard. You have one of those tiny ones. At twice the range,
What's
it's
that?
half your chances of hit. At twice of that, it's a quarter chances to hit, and it continually goes down. Like
Mine's
it's
10.
not substantial. Yeah. So 20 yards, you have half your chance to hit with your pistol.
I'm about 15-ish.
2 people in the group have. You've got a Charleville, which is a good
50
musket,
yard.
and you've got a fowling rifle, a fowling piece, which is a little bit not quite as good as a Charleville, but I think it has a bigger, actually has a bigger bullet, so it will do more damage if it strikes. Because the rifles and even a lot of pistols nowadays fire like freaking 50 caliber rounds. They're huge. They will blow massive holes in them. So what is the plan then? Just in general.
Send him in
Right.
And the soldier and I keep lookout
Just the soldier and you?
nearby
Okay.
with,
What?
or if you were going to be, hold on.
Wherever the light in the basement shines. from.
Yeah.
You saw it from the back. There are
That's
basement
the
windows on the
basement?
front and back.
Basement or first floor? There you go.
There are basement windows in the front and back.
I think there should only be one person close enough to the house to like be immediate backup, and the rest of us should be in the woods being prepared for double backup. Because more than one person that close to the house is likely to get caught.
And I won't get caught, I just need to make sure you will.
You would probably also want your riflemen in the woods as opposed to close to the house.
Yeah.
Because they can actually hit targets at that distance.
Yeah.
Whereas
You have
people with
rifles?
pistols, and you know you have a pistol, and you suspect that the priest has a pistol, but the lawyer is a lawyer, probably isn't even armed.
How good are you with your pistol?
Who, me?
Yes.
Didn't you say there was a bulge?
There's
That's
bulge.
pretty obvious. Okay.
Well, and also that's not an uncommon question. He might have one, just not on him.
True.
I
True.
pull out, you see a Bible and Eucharist supplies, which is basically bread and wine. And
Nice.
a pistol's like, oh, pretty good. Oh, 10 yards?
What kind of a pistol is it? Just a regular
Flintlock.
flintlock? Okay.
It's like, yes, I do, relatively well.
Okay. How
Yours
much-
isn't hidden, is it, Tabby?
Oh no.
He's got a double barrel. It's a double one, isn't it? He's got a double barrel flintlock tucked in his belt.
All right. Well, since I am constable, I will put myself more in danger. So I will keep lookout at the window.
And the soldier and I will wait in the woods.
Yes.
I will be relatively
Why do
close
we
by.
need to be so far away?
Because more than one person that close to the woods will get easier to be caught.
That close to the house?
Yeah, that one.
But,
And you have a longer ranged weapon.
yes, but that's only if you're outside of the house.
So
Yeah.
We can't help if anything goes on inside.
Okay. I'm
so
just
we're
double
at the
checking.
19th right now.
We're on the 19th. It is the 19th, correct. There's a sliver of a moon tonight. You know that. You can check your almanac. Or Richard's almanac. You can find
Well,
it.
if anything
I checked
does
everywhere.
happen
It's in my medical book.
outside,
It's in my med-
it is best to have someone with a longer ranged weapon,
Such as us.
such as y'all.
So does that mean I need to be close?
Doesn't have,
Do you have that?
He pulls out, it's a little traveling pistol, right? Yeah, it's a tiny little self-defense pistol.
Oh dear. You stay with him.
Stay with me then?
Yeah.
You join me just a little more. And then we can discuss your options.
Is there anything you need before entering the house?
I require nothing else.
Now you need a blessing.
Oh. Does it cost?
No.
I shall take the blessing.
The Lord gives it freely.
And he also
Here's what
takes
we're
it
looking
away
at, guys.
freely.
Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna
Oh,
say that
wait.
this is north.
Actually-
This is
What?
east. There we go.
North.
Lord, who?
Wait, sorry. So here's your main house. You guys who have been here know this. Main house. Behind the house there is stables and a small carriage house. There's a barn, a kitchen, and then back here is a graveyard. When you were watching the house, you were over here, Westmoore. You were back over in that direction, that's why you could see everything that was going on. And then you've got woods within about, like I said, 100 yards, all the way around. And the woods are about a quarter of a mile thick until you actually get into farmlands.
How good are you at actually working with the pistol?
Look at this one.
Yeah.
How would I find that out? Handgun? Is that handgun?
Yeah. So,
Base.
so you
I haven't had much
you
training.
can say I'm better with the rifle.
I'm better with the rifle, yeah.
Good God, yeah you are.
Yeah.
What about any of you? Because I have just come to the realization that it is probably quite easy to pick me out because I am quite large.
I am mildly adept.
I was only trained a little bit by the army, just barely. So
Okay, what about you? Any?
I am better with a musket. for my days of hunting.
I'm good with it.
Handguns are for
You basically are
yellow
gonna have to
buildings.
just make a decision on who's gonna go where.
Yeah.
And then just hope for the best.
It's gonna be really hard for me to hide.
If nobody's out there looking around the house,
True.
doesn't matter.
Alright. I
Maybe
will
you're
take
staying
the
there in
risk.
case he starts screaming or
Yeah.
yelling for help inside the house.
I will take the risk of being by the house, even though I'm quite large. I'll just make sure I'm not, in front of the window, just like to the side so I can still see it.
Okay, so the plan is Westmore's gonna sneak in. The rest of you are gonna hide in the woods, except for Tabby's character who's gonna be up close enough to the house that you could rush in if he's in trouble.
And I could shoot through the window
Right.
if need be.
Okay. So where do you guys want to be? Are you around the front of the house, the side, the back? You could be on. Just kind of give me an idea where you want to be.
I want to be behind the constable wherever she is back.
Okay, so where do you plan on hiding, Tabby? You could confer this to them.
What window lights up? That's the question.
All the
Um,
windows in the basement, right?
All of them?
Westmore could tell you that he was behind the house when he saw lights in the basement. But it's not like he hung out there like for an
Right,
hour.
did you-
He saw it and he noticed it.
Where's
Did
the
you
back?
notice which side of the house
Where's
it
the
was
back?
on?
East is the front.
I don't know which side of the house I was on, but I tell her whatever.
The roof fronts?
Front, back.
Okay, this is
Because the house
Okay,
faces
what
east.
lights on the in the basement turned on? That's what he's trying to tell us, but he doesn't actually know.
He doesn't know. He's not sure. He doesn't remember.
Okay.
It was, he saw lights in basement windows. They didn't last very long from what he can remember. And he was around behind the house. So it might have been somebody actually walking through the basement to someplace else. Who knows?
If I am here, then I can see the kitchen.
Just station each person on every side of the house.
Who went inside the last time?
If
Richard
the last
went in.
people in the house were me and the Indian.
North's also been in the house. Briefly.
Do you remember seeing a staircase that led down, or like a door that seemed like it would be? What does that smell?
You could,
Old ladies.
Oh,
Tiger Mom.
I was really confused. I was like, what is that?
Sorry.
That's good.
smells good.
Mhm.
You could both assume that there was a stairwell. You saw a stairwell, you can assume there's probably a stairwell down to the basement underneath. That's
Okay.
just kind of a regular.
Does it have fragrance in it, or is that essential oil?
It's got menthol and camphor. It's a pain relieving organic.
I like it. The whole room smells fresh. And like,
You
old
okay?
folks know.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because it doesn't smell like fragrance. It's good to make sure.
Okay.
You're allergic.
Like
The fragrance, but not.
Maybe like.
Make your plans. Make your plans and we will move
I
on.
don't want to be
And
right
then
by
you
the
all
door.
die. And then you continue having.
Apparently our apartment smells like this.
Like I said, our apartment's like not like teenagers.
I'm probably gonna be right
It
here.
smells like old people and it's all clean.
You'll be here.
Well,
Enjoy it
why-
while you can.
Why not just be here until
Especially the
we
cleaning part.
We do.
well,
Because I want to be able to look through the window inside to see what
It smells
happens.
like cat.
yeah, but how do you know that's gonna be where they're gonna be?
Because I think the whole basement would be open, right?
Might I make a
It
suggestion?
could be open or separate rooms. Possible
The
cell.
cellars around
Nico.
this.
Constable,
yeah.
Might I make a suggestion?
Most
Why not
likely be the
station
same
someone
room.
on each side and the one with the main entrance put the soldier at? Because that would just run right in.
To the main entrance.
Oh, you mean like,
The front
well, the
door.
constable was actually gonna station
No,
himself
it's
next to the
upstairs.
house.
You two would be there. Yeah, 2-3 other people.
I'm worried about having more people.
It's a fully staffed house.
Yeah, it's a
With-
fully staffed house, so I'm worried that having more people will be, easier to catch if they go out,
We'll be out hiding behind a bush or something, or up in a
There's no
tree.
bush.
We can hide.
There ain't no bush, right?
You can.
Not near the house.
There's no bush near the house. The trees are only in the woods, which is 100 yards away.
100 yards away is still in line of sight.
Oh yeah, it was.
You can see 100 yards away. Perfectly fine. You'll be hiding there on every side of the house.
Well, not perfectly fine at night, but yes.
Well, I
Yes.
can't.
See lights.
Well,
Oh,
on
definitely.
the, there's no basement lights on the sides, just on the front and the back.
Yeah. I want someone looking into the window. I am the most proficient with the pistol.
Yeah.
If I have the soldier with the rifle,
My character is noticeably bored.
Fair enough.
I'm blessing you right now.
This is as you're going to Mill Cove, so you're talking like.
the
what?
soldier with the rifle can
You
watch
guys are
my
making
back
plans
if
as you're-
I thought we
anyone
were still in town.
comes
No,
out.
you're en route. You're en route. So, but you
Yeah,
can still be
it's
bored.
so
now.
trouble. Yeah, you have my back.
You're still bored.
No, I mean, we're in the back?
But
Because I'm not gonna
In
get
the
called.
woods.
So this
Yes,
is all if I
in
get
the back
called.
of the
Just like-
house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Because I was being told maybe the main entrance, so I'm in the back.
People enjoy playing.
The
I
main
know.
entrance will be by a road where more people would be able to see us.
My
Right?
guy takes it as an insult to his sneaking.
So I just don't want a lot of people near the house in case of sneezing and or
The main
any other
entrance is
noise
on the
making.
west side.
East side.
On the main entrance is the east side.
He's like,
North
you're
is this
more.
way.
He's
There's
pretty
the
good with a pistol, but he like.
This is the road that goes back to
No,
what's
he has a
called
very small one. It's
to
So the
Mill
main
Cove
entrance,
area.
this is the main entrance over here.
No, that's a
This-
barn.
This is the.
That's the
Right
barn.
caliber.
This is the main house.
I don't
This
think
is
we're
the-
This is the front door. Back here you got the kitchen.
You have one.
There's like the graveyard. I think the only ones who've seen the graveyard are. No, you saw the graveyard.
The side people.
That's okay. Barn, carriage house, and some stables with a small corral.
Then I would have picked up more bullets like I imagined.
How
Oh, I didn't hear it. Yeah,
much
that's
range
fine.
does a rifle have? How much range?
50 yards for
50 yards.
grids is the base.
Alright.
It's more. It's substantially more than this one.
Yeah. You could hide. How far is the staples?
Well, yeah.
Just go in.
Stables are
Yeah.
not terribly far.
This middle one?
Yeah.
The stables are this
You
guy
hide-
here, and this is not really super scale. They're probably
Right.
slightly closer to the house than this.
What's
This
this
just
one?
shows kind of that's a carriage house. There's
Okay,
probably
probably
there's
might
probably
be
a
a carriage
carriage or
house.
something in
Yeah.
there or a coach.
It's less likely there will be someone in the carriage house than in the stables.
I am useless if I am not near my target. So, if we could arrange some way for me to help out.
I'm not trying to shoot anyone.
No, we're not trying to shoot anyone. I am.
Yes, but if we have to.
What is this? What's going on?
The lawyer wants
Everyone
in on
wants
the
to be
action.
close to the house,
Oh, okay.
but I don't think it's a good idea.
He's bored with
What
his
is
entire
this one?
life. This is the most interesting thing that's happened.
That's a little
to me since,
graveyard.
like-
There's a small iron
Okay.
fence essentially. It's probably this high. It's
I want
got
to be near the graveyard.
it's a small iron fence. It's not got a lot of cover except for there's about let's see. Westmoore could tell you the best. He was the closest to the house. You guys saw it from a distance, but there's 4 tombstones in the middle of the graveyard. You could actually hide behind tombstones.
I'm going to the graveyard.
Okay.
Hayes is walking.
The priest wants to be in the graveyard.
I was going to suggest if I hide behind a tombstone, and I would be fairly close range, in case.
Yeah, you'd be
any-
within.
especially
30 or 40
in
yards.
case of any try to come from where the kitchen is.
Okay.
There's also nothing that says that 2 people can't hide around the same place either.
Yeah.
You guys could both hide in there.
Would we
if you
want
wanted.
anyone in the front at all?
Huh?
Would we care for anyone in the front at all? Or just around the back?
Wait, so are we trying to get inside the
If
house,
I'm
or are
in,
we
if
just
I'm
waiting
in
for
the
someone to
graveyard
come
and
out?
someone
He's
tries
going
to
in the
come out,
house.
He's going
He's
straight
breaking
out.
in. He's basically breaking
Right.
in, looking for evidence.
So I'm here and someone comes.
You guys are
from
gonna be
here,
stationed around the
from
house.
here. That would be
That's
able to
the
see
plan,
them.
and
Yeah,
one
no, I was
person's
just
going to
saying,
be
do we
close
want
to the house
any,
in
do we
case
even care about
something's
having?
In case he
That's
needs
all I'm
help,
trying
I
to-
was gonna look into
So-
the window
What are
Yeah.
they going to do?
so that if I
Run
see
away?
any
Good.
problems, I will have a clear shot.
Alright, so why don't we have the rifleman in the woods and everyone else hidden around corners of the house, so that the house stays surrounded.
Here's the house.
This one.
Yeah.
So the house stays
Stables.
surrounded. So that way we're covered from all sides, and we have riflemen.
There will
maybe here
probably
and
be
here.
servants here,
That's
Okay.
the kitchen.
In the kitchen,
Our
right.
kitchen.
So
Probably.
I'm here.
And this is the
and there
front.
might be
You
servants
do
in
have
the
a good,
stable.
and this isn't to scale exactly this. You would actually have a good sighting of the entire house from the graveyard. The kitchen's
So
not going to block.
I'm in the graveyard with my musket with the priest, so that I can watch the entire grounds. The soldiers in the woods behind where you will be, or behind in the
Behind
carriage,
the carriage house. Okay, yeah. Where do you want to be,
Um,
Caitlin? I guess it's really what it comes down to.
I guess
And we have to put
I'll
the
just be
lawyers
there.
Right there next to the house. Why don't you stay with me?
Okay, well I
Okay.
only have like.
Yeah, but
But
you
if you
can
have to-
run.
It's got a tiny
If
gun.
you have to charge
Alright,
it,
so I'll hang out with you.
Okay, and then constable will be where? Front house, back of the house?
Back of the house, looking in the window.
Alright,
Okay.
let's do it.
Yeah,
Go.
fair enough. Plans
Get
made.
out.
Do
I don't
it.
think we're there yet.
and
No,
I'm
if you guys travel on a mill code, you can prep the rooms for the night again. And what were you saying, David?
going to make sure I bring my medical supplies with me.
Yes, I'm assuming that all the stuff you said you gathered, you bring. It's not like it's super heavy.
Yeah.
Are you waiting till after dark? Actually, Westmoore is probably the key here, making the decision of when you move out, because it is kind of his job. When do you want to head out and have them take their stations?
I
and
thought we
then
were
move
gonna
into the
stake out
house?
in the woods until I want to go in.
You could do that.
That's what I suggest.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll know when the time's right.
You could do that.
Could have been done now.
Stick out until nightfall.
You and your art.
I love it.
I had
Definitely
it prepped
love it.
forever.
True artist.
I know.
Okay. So, one last question. Are you planning on staying together as a group in the woods, and then Westmoore moves in, and you guys all take your position? Is that kind of the plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you take a place in the woods. Westmoore, where in the woods
There you
would
go.
you
So
say this is a good
serious.
place for us to be? Here's the plan. The plan is that the apothecary and the priest are going to hide in the graveyard and watch the back of the house. The soldier and the lawyer are going to hide behind the carriage house so they can watch this side of the house.
We
And
got
the
stupid
constable will
looks
go
like
around
we
the
were
front
throwing it
and
out.
kind of hide as close to the house as he thinks he can without being
Right.
seen.
The-
Oh, did you say back?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we're gonna have one of
Sorry, I
these
was gonna
left.
say. He's going to be around the back of the house and be as close as he thinks he can safely and listen for you in case you get in any trouble.
Yeah.
I want to be able to see the most windows, whichever way lets me see the most windows.
Probably either the front or the
Or
back.
the back.
I'm
There's
also
most
probably
windows on
gonna
the
sneak
front.
around the house and get like a full idea of the entire house.
Yeah.
Because I'm not
And
used
you
to
can look-
sneaking into a place
you can
in
look at
one
these
night.
guys. There's
I usually
windows.
scout out these things for a while
Okay.
before I do these.
You can tell them that and ask, say you need a night to scout, another night to put this into effect. It's up to you. But you can see there are a lot of windows. There doesn't appear to be any attic windows. There are no windows on the basement on the sides, only on the front. If you look at this from the other direction without these cellar doors, that's what it basically looks like.
Okay.
And give me a spot hidden. You have some time to case out the house.
All of us?
I'm assuming,
Give 'em-
um,
Are we
just
all-
Kyle. Kyle's the only one who knows what to look for.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
It looks like, I'm assuming that you're casing out the house till well after dark. And it appears the only light, you guys will all notice this, I'm giving this to everybody for free, that there's not a lot of lights on the house. The latest the light stays on in the house that evening that you look at it is in the southeast upstairs, which is this guy, I think. Yeah, that's the east. And then when that light goes out, that's when you notice lights in the basement. The lights in the basement are very dim, as if the windows are shuttered.
Okay.
And you get that by 10 p.m. that night. What you do with that information is, and everybody saw that there were the southeast upper floor had lights on the latest.
So it's 10 p.m. and we're all on the south side of the house.
Correct. Right now you're just waiting with Kyle while he's trying to, because he's kind of in charge of this little part of the mission.
Yep. I told them they can all get in position now.
Okay.
I'm ready to act.
Do you guys hear
Alright.
that?
Yep.
Yes.
I sneak
You guys
up.
all take your positions. I'll need a sneak check from you.
Or small silk. Hopefully not, but
If you take like half an hour to get in position,
alright.
I'll assume that it succeeds because you're crawling so slow that it's almost dead quiet.
Yeah, I'll
You wanna
probably do that. Yeah.
The constable's moving up, but he's moving super slow. Are you gonna wait for him to be in position before you move in?
No.
Okay. So you're gonna still be in motion while he's in the house. That's all. And you won't know this problem.
Slow.
Which way are you going in? You're going in from the side, right?
Yep.
Give me one spot hidden there, Tabby. And you can give me
Sneak roll.
yeah. Well, you can give me sneak and
I made it.
If you want to as well. Okay, 19 for the sneak. That's
Okay.
good.
Success. 19.
The hide was a 95 out of 50, so no.
So you definitely spot him. You're still sneaking up. You're going real slow because you know if you move real slow, and you see him to where? Are you going to the outside basement door?
Yes.
Okay. To the outside basement door.
I want to check the door and see if it's
Do we
locked.
need to do?
Very gently.
No, I'm assuming that you guys are pretty far from the house.
The front
Everybody can get into
window?
position
This side
pretty
door.
much
So,
without a check. Kyle.
actually, can I do a listen check first?
Yeah. Yes, of course you can.
Listen check.
Please make your listen check.
36, so yeah.
There's definitely somebody in that room. Somebody's moving around in there and talking quietly to himself. Sounds like a male.
Is
And
he
it sounds like he's
close?
speaking English. No, but he's somewhere beyond the doors, and you don't think there's any partitions between you. So it's probably one room that he's in that connects to these places.
I should check the doors.
You very quietly try to check them, and they appear to be barred or locked from the inside.
Okay. Locksmith check.
You don't see any locks. You're guessing it's barred from the inside. There are just cellar doors. There's no latch or anything or lock on them.
Can I peer through the window above the cellar doors?
Yeah, you can easily get over, and that looks into what appears to be a darkened dining room.
Okay.
No light in there except with little's coming in from outside. Shutters are open. Actually, the window is open. Wow. You can just climb right in if you want.
Sure will.
Okay, you climb into the window. Make a listen check.
Yes.
You hear what can only be described as the sound of copulation coming from somewhere else in the house. Somebody's having sex somewhere.
Interesting. Can I just figure out where it's from?
No, it's obviously not in this room. You guess it's the room to your left, towards the back of the house.
I should go right.
Well, what you got is, we can actually, you can just pull this map out. What you got, you just climbed in this one, you're in the dining room.
Right.
The sounds are coming from, you think, this direction here. These show doors, but they're archways. So, well, no, there's a door here. Where's this room? What's that say? Northwest. Ground floor, northwest. Yeah, okay. Archway. This looks like a parlor. A lot of comfortable chairs and that kind of thing. What are you doing?
I have my knife out now.
Okay, yep. Right now you're just standing like near the window on the other side of the dining room table.
Just regular dining room, nothing inside there right now.
Yes. It's a small table. There's a portrait on the wall. Looks like a stern-looking man. Reddish hair, long hair, out-of-date clothing. Probably one of Matchell's ancestors. Other than that, nothing really of interest in here. Nothing of value or anything like that.
Wait, not even the silverware?
No, silverware's not set out. It might be in. There's a sideboard. There is a china cabinet that just has some china in.
Rattle around.
I sneak into the hallway.
Didn't bring your sack. Okay. The hallway's very nice. There are like lanterns mounted on the walls. They're not, or lamps mounted on the walls. Probably whale oil lamps. They're not lit. Directly across, you can see the parlor. It's not got a door. It's just got an archway. It's very dark in here, but down the hallway, you can just make out what you think are the back doors.
Okay. Is that the front door to my right?
Front door.
I want to check it to see if it's locked.
It is locked.
Unlock it.
There's no key in the lock. You'll have to use lock disc. Check.
Got it.
Got it. Okay. All right.
So that's unlocked now, right?
Yeah, that is unlocked. Front door's
I'll
not
leave the
unlocked.
door closed. To the back door, just check that.
Okay. Maybe another sneak check, please. Someone's having some really rambunctious sex. 9? Okay, yeah. Whoever's having sex, they're having it in here. Very loud. Headboard banging, cries of pleasure, that kind of thing.
Relax.
That's
Chill. Chill.
You check the back door, it is also locked. No key is in the lock. You can try to open and unlock that as well. How's
I failed it.
Did you? Okay. It's obviously something wrong with this lock. You can't unlock it.
I shall remember to run out the front door.
Okay, so you can't manage to get it unlocked.
Room to the right of the back doors.
There is a door there. It looks like another parlor. There's a writing desk against the wall. There's some built-in shelves. There's some writing implements, ink, quills, shelves with what appear to be documents of some kind. Several comfortable chairs. There's a pipe rack. Are you going into the room? This is what you can kind of see from the outside.
Yeah, I'm looking from the outside. Right
Yeah, okay. That's what you can see from like standing in the hallway by the back doors.
Do I need to do another listen check? I won't really listen, or is it pretty barren? Nobody's in
You don't think you're gonna hear much over the sound of sex going on like
okay.
in the room right next to you.
It's really loud.
Make me a listen check though. Yeah, make me a listen check. We'll see. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
You're thinking there may be 3 people involved in that.
Whoa. That's
This is
like
different for
pretty
this
risque.
It's
for
very
this
different.
kid.
Yes.
Oh, first off there.
So I've noticed 3
Oh,
voices.
Satan is
Yes,
involved.
3 distinct voices. Sounds like 2 male and a female.
Okay. I just smirk, I guess.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh.
You're not seeing any light from under the door or anything, so there's no candles or anything lit in the sex room, we call it.
I'll check the very last room, sneak into that. You want me to sneak in?
This one, guy?
Yeah. No. But we checked that one, right?
This one's the parlor you peeked into. You peeked into this one, but you didn't actually walk into it. And then there's steps going up.
Only going up? I haven't found any going down.
Oh, no. There is actually a door in the back of the stairway that you noticed when you were by the back door, and you're guessing it would go down to a basement or cellar or something like that. It is closed.
I want to check that one.
It is not locked.
I open it carefully.
You very quietly open it. It opens kind of like into the cellar for you. There are steps that go down to what appears to be a passageway down below. Wide passage.
Does the guy sound closer to me than he did when I was at the cellar doors?
All you're hearing is sex noises where you're standing. You're literally right outside the room.
All I ever hear.
Right
Anytime you
outside.
all talk, I just hear sex noises.